Okay, first thing I'm gonna do is pull apart. I made sure the shaft didn't play on the shifter, so it's not binding on that. So when I tighten the lever, it made no difference. So I'm gonna pull this top cover off and see what it looks like is happening. To me, it looks like there's something binding on the spring, or the spring itself is already broke. I don't know. How many miles are you on this now?
60.
0.
Oh.
I haven't run yet.
Yeah, 0 miles on that part. Sure.
Brand new, out of the box. Luckily, this bike has pretty good access to the top cover. Cover's off. Gasket's off. Okay, let's cycle through and see if we can see anything.
You want to get the back end up off the ground?
No, I just want to cycle and see what's going on. Go back the other way. Again. Okay, upshift this time. Let it sit, whatever you do with it. That's downshift. That's downshift. Okay. Can you see a spring anywhere? See a spring in there?
Yeah, right there.
Are you looking at it?
The spring's right there coiled on this.
You can see it?
Yeah.
Okay. My view is, oh, there's way over there. It's got access to look at it. Okay, I want you to look in there with a flashlight and see if you can see the spring looking goofy on one side versus the other. It should be equal on both. See anything goofy about the spring?
Trying to see if this is. Do you think that spring may be supposed to be against this right here?
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
yes, that's it.
Should be on the other side of this because it doesn't have any power to pull back. It's only on one side.
Yeah.
But when you go the other way, it doesn't have anything to pull back.
Why is it not?
Seems like it probably
It's against the stop pin. Yeah, it's not where
should be here.
it's not where it's supposed to be. Is that the pin or is that a piece of metal sticking? Is that the spring?
Yeah, that's so the spring is being held back by this pin. I wonder if we can pull this pin.
Yeah, the spring is instead of being lined up like that, it's offset.
Right.
Okay, do you have a little nose picker type tool?
Yeah.
Let's get in there, wedge that over, that's what it is. There's nothing pulling the lever back. That's the side there's no return.
I mean, this is this is kind of my nose picking category.
Well, I don't think it's strong enough though.
So
Yeah, I
basically,
moved the lever all the way back, gives it maximum travel. So what about a long screwdriver, skinny one?
how long do you want to be? What are we talking like? I got long like this.
Like this here would work, but something straight.
Too
Maybe,
thin?
that might work.
If you want something a
Okay.
little stronger.
No, I'm gonna try this one. Let me see a
Okay.
flashlight.
Well, I think either way, I think this bolt has to come out to get it past it, right?
No. If you can just push it over with another screwdriver. I'm holding over enough.
I'm sorry, what am I trying to do here?
You gotta push it toward me. Bingo. Yeah, that's it. It's a T. It's a T style stop on there. It's got tops here. The spring's outside of it. The spring is supposed to hook on a T, so it can't come out.
Should get this thing up off of its feet so we can run it through all of it.
So now you can see it in there. The spring is now on this side of the T, right there. Before it wasn't.
Is there a hook for both sides, right?
Yeah, the other side was working fine. You can see the spring going back and forth now. See, now the spring hits the stop bolt on this way, and this way it's against that way. That's the clearance on the spring right there. It's just the spring popped over. See the spring now? It's on the T-bolt. See how it's hooked around it? But is it going to stay on? See how it's getting real high coming off of it?
It is.
See what does that?
Oh, maybe we need to push it back over. It needs to go that way.
See, look at it.
But maybe if I can push that, it should catch that, right?
It was already, here, look at this. Here, put the camera here. Here, where's the screwdriver at? See, look at it. Ready? The screwdriver's too fucking long, but this screwdriver's way too long. I can't move the thing. Okay, so you can see that's on the very top of the spring right there.
Yep.
The T-bolt.
Okay.
See it's popped back in there now?
Yep.
Okay, that's where I had it. Now it's going to be back on top again.
Yep, it is.
It's going to keep doing that. Now, if we push that all the way over that way, and jam it that way so it doesn't have this free play come over, maybe it'll have enough that'll stay there. Because the spring hits the pin and it comes off the stop point, the tab, and then when it goes back down, it's slid over because the spring is bent like this. It's got too much tension on it. The spring's made wrong. Yeah, it's going to be a recurring problem unless you can stop that. Good old Taiwan Teddy. And I didn't put the Harley one back in because I didn't figure it'd be a problem. But obviously it is.
It's going to bite you?
Well, only if you consider being bit by it. Yeah, spring, the tab sticking through there. Okay, I'll go that way here. Okay, I'm
You want me to push on it?
No, I'm just shoving this all the way through. I'm taking out all the backlash, all the free play on the in play. I'm going to tighten this back up. Assuming this bolt doesn't break. It's tight. Okay, now let's jack it up and jack it up for this.
That's what's happening.
It's not shifting correctly. It's not going back the other way. See how this one's not coming back. See? I don't have the other spring.
It's on there.
Okay, give me a steel punch and my steel hammer. I'm gonna get a little bit of in-play on it. Over here? Oh, it's over here. It's on the bench. Okay, I slid all the way over, so it might be too much tension on it now. a lot of inplay now. Still sticking.
Still sitting on top too.
No, this one's not working. So we fixed one, it broke the other. It's shifting backwards, so.
Should we get the tire up off the ground and maybe see what it does with free play on it?
I'll turn the main out, the same thing.
Oh, let's see.
Look what this is. See, now the upshift is fine. The downshift's the problem. And the spring didn't pop off the other side?
Nope. See there, it's sitting up on the top, you know, but.
It's on the top.
Yep. So I just pulled it all the way down, it like snapped in place.
I heard it pop.
Almost like it's. Try again, see what happens.
Still sticking.
Yeah, it moved right back up on top again. What if the ears are longer on this one or something?
The spring's bad. It's just the spring ain't made right. Here's the part here that we're dealing with, so. It's just the damn thing is not working. This spring here, I bet you is probably bent in line. The other one's probably got a big offset to it. Let's try to pop this off of here. Let's see if we can do something. It puts a mark on your finger when it does that. Okay, see how it's straight in line?
Mm-hmm.
I bet you that one is not. The problem is, to put this in, we got to pull that thing completely apart.
Yeah, gotta go all the way out. All that work. Not only that, I guess we can pull the case, pull it out this way. Instead of pulling the whole motor and trying again.
No, we just pull the trap door out, but it's just,
It's frustrating.
I'm sure the spring is the problem. It's just not made right. But right now, I don't know why it's sticking on low gear side. So. But it's in the shifter. It's not. It's all in that spring. It's not. It's just crap. Well, Taiwan Teddy. Time to overcome Taiwan Teddy. Oh well. At least we didn't put oil in it yet.
Yeah, man, with that.
We didn't put the power back on yet either. So we're good. So it doesn't matter.
We still have to pull that race.
It goes on there tight too.
Yep.
Alright, we got some tools, we'll be back.
Alright.